Greetings, children. Welcome to the online classes. This is Aishwarya. Please like and subscribe the channel for the further updated videos. The following video is for class 4, subject General Science, chapter 13, Air Pollution, part 5. Part 1, 2, 3 and 4 we learned about what is air pollution. What is air pollution, children? When we introduce gases, dust particles, smokes or fumes or even odor which is harmful to all living things, we say that the air is polluted. What are the main different air pollutants? Carbon monoxide, ozone, lead, nitrogen dioxide, particulate matter, sulfur dioxide, methane. Then what causes air pollution? There are different natural causes and man-made causes. In the natural causes such as the dust, methane, forest fires, volcanoes. Then man-made air pollution, emission from factories, power plants, pollution by automobiles, crop burning, then landfills, spraying chemicals, bursting crackers. These are the different effects, man-made effects, reasons or causes for air pollution. What is the effects of air pollution which we learnt in the previous class? Ill health, acid rain, smog or soot. These were the ill effects of air pollution, and we even learned how the indoor air also gets polluted because of the different activities that happens inside the house. Then how today in today's class we will learn about how to prevent the air pollution. We learned what is air pollution, we learned how what are the causes, then we saw what are the effects. Now what are the things that we can do to prevent the air pollution? First things are automobiles, factories, afforestation, reuse and recycle, reduce burning things. Okay, reduce burning things. These are the 5 different steps that you can take to reduce or prevent air pollution. So to begin with, automobiles. First, automobiles. Now as we cannot avoid automobiles, we should see that they are causing less pollution. Now in many cities, buses, auto rickshaws, etc. are using CNG, that is compressed natural gas, instead of diesel. So CNG is it causes very less pollution and decreases the use of and we have to decrease the use of car by carpooling or use a metro rail. What is carpooling? When 4 people or 5 people who are going to the same office or visiting the same destination, they all can go by one car. Instead of 4 people going in the 4 cars, 4 people can go by one car, which will reduce the use of petrol and diesel. Okay, so that is how we have to try to reduce the air pollution by carpooling and by using public transportations like metro or buses. Most of the time we should try to use the public transportations because it is better for the environment. And when buses or auto rickshaws, they have started using compressed natural gases instead of diesel and petrol. Okay, a well maintained car is less polluting, so check every vehicle periodically to see if it is not emitting too much of harmful gases. That is the emission test. Emission test has to be done for each and every vehicle, because the older the vehicle becomes, it becomes more and more um, it starts emitting more and more harmful gases to our environment. So we should try and control that as much as possible. Next is factories. Okay, so how do we reduce the harmful gases exhausted from the factories? We should make sure that harmful chemicals are filtered before the fumes go into the air. Before the air is sent into the before the smoke is left out into the air, it should be treated before that. Okay, so that the harmful gases are not that harmful when it gets mixed with the air. There will be certain activity, certain process which can reduce the harmful gases which are left out into the air. Then afforestation. Trees, plants will help us to decrease dust and particulate pollution. Afforestation means, children, now deforestation means cutting down the trees of the forest. So afforestation means planting more and more trees and taking care of them, so that it helps to decrease dust and particulate pollution. Okay, afforestation, that is called afforestation, when you're rebuilding the forest. Next is reuse and recycle. Reuse and recycle means producing any object will cause pollution. So if we reuse and recycle things, we will decrease the need to manufacture more. This will also ensure less waste. So we should try to reuse and recycle things that we can use. That is, producing any object will cause always, if you produce any kind of objects, they will cause lot of pollution. So if we reuse whatever boxes, if you are ordering something and you get a box, if you reuse and recycle them, it will be better. Okay, so that you can at least if it is already manufactured, it is better to reuse them, so which will decrease the need for manufacturing more. This will also ensure less waste. Then reduce burning things. Like, if we don't want, does not mean you have to burn it off. If we burn things, it pollutes the pollutants enter the air, like carbon monoxide. And carbon monoxide, they enter a lot into the air. So we should avoid burning things like crops, wood, garbage, etc. Okay, because it gives out lot of pollutant air. Okay. Then I told you about air quality index. In India, National Air Quality Index was launched in Delhi on 17 September 2014 under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. The continuous monitoring system are installed in New Delhi, Mumbai, Pune and Ahmedabad. They give us the data on pollution. Study table has given below. It is there on your screen also. Okay. So if the indicator shows 0 to 50, that means the air quality is good. 51 to 100 means it is satisfactory. 101 to 200 means it is moderate. Air quality is moderate. 201 to 300 means it is poor. 301 to 400 is very poor, and 401 to 500 very severe. Now there might be different health impacts. Okay, like if it is if the air quality is good, very minimal impact. If it is satisfactory, causes ill health to sensitive people. Moderately polluted, discomfort to children, elderly people and people with asthma. Then poor may cause discomfort and breathing on prolonged exposure to even healthy adults. Very poor may cause respiratory illness on prolonged exposure, especially in children, elderly people, etc. Severe means may cause respiratory illness on prolonged exposure even in the healthy people. So this is one air quality index that you can say it is a very recent one, where you can see the air quality of Bengaluru is 310. 310, it stands with very poor, may cause respiratory illness on prolonged exposure, especially in the children, elderly people and etc. So we should try and reduce this as much as possible. Okay. So I hope you have understood this lesson. Stay at home, stay safe, take care of yourself and keep learning, children. Thank you.